Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another reaction. Today we have another huge requested one, especially more recently, Quadrant Breaker. It's one of those songs that I haven't gotten to that people are like, how haven't you gotten to that yet? So here we are. We're here. I've done it. Let's go. Oh. Okay. I'm already into it. Ooh. Hello. I didn't expect that. What a tasty bass. Ooh. Oh, great chord progression too. Ooh, yeah. Oh, where has this one been? Oh man, I love this one. I've got a very niche thing to talk about after this song's done. A comparison that nobody's gonna know but me. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Oh man. Oh, there's more. Oh, I thought it was done. I was disappointed for a second. I was like, that felt too short. Oh, that pluck is gorgeous. Fuck. Hell yeah. Oh, that is so much fun. And on that synth dancing out. Ah, delicious. Okay, so I mentioned earlier in the song that there is a comparison I was going to make that nobody's going to know, and I am not being cute about that at all. I feel like there's maybe 5 of you, because it heavily depends on 2 factors. One, were you a brony in the mid to late 2010s? And 2, were you a big fan of the music scene in the MLP fandom? Because I was, because I'm cringe. But that reminded me a lot, just the whole sound of it reminded me a lot of the musician Slifstorm and his song Pegasus Device. that sounded so like similar to that, the synth and everything, the body. Obviously that was better produced. Hi, sorry to interrupt. While I was editing this video, just to make sure I wasn't crazy, I sent the concept off to some of the Arknights fans in my Discord server to make sure that I wasn't nuts. They did hear it, but specifically listen to Pegasus device at 1.25 speed, and you'll see what I mean. It is a very weird thing. You really won't hear it too much. It's exclusively in the synth, but trust me. Anyway, back to the video. And I think that if you like that song, it's less dancey, but it's a little bit more dark. But I think you would at least like it, even if you don't care for the My Little Pony stuff at all. I don't anymore either. I left that life well behind me, but it's still there in the back of my mind. The music scene was never bad. You know, the bronies had something brewing. I don't know what it was, but they always had great music coming out. I still follow a few of them because as musicians they're fantastic, even if they've also moved on from the fandom connections they used to have. So weird. I know it's weird, but if you want to kind of hear what I'm talking about, look up Pegasus Device by Sliftstorm. It's probably still out there somewhere. I don't know if the guy ever deleted his channel or moved on or whatever. I haven't followed it in that long, but that just kind of triggered something in my subconscious. So yeah. Anyway, a beautiful song. Great leads, great pluck. I loved the sound of that pluck. It had like this kind of cap on it, this like bubble above it. For lack of a better way to describe it, it sounded so... there was a lot of room. It didn't feel like as plinky, I guess, as a lot of synth plucks do sound. It had a lot more room between like what the actual bass note was and where the highs kind of capped off. It was very domed in my brain. That's how I was kind of envisioning it. But that bass line was so good. And of course, you're just going to get that standard, the 4 on the floor dance beat. You can't go wrong with that, especially in a synth pop song like that. It's just very, very dancey and very fun to listen to. So overall, great. And by the way, his vocals, I almost completely skimmed by those somehow. The vocals were fantastic. Like, you can tell the guy is definitely more like a rock, maybe metal vocalist in there. A lot more grit than he was really showing in that song for sure. I could hear some of that latent like scratchiness in his throat, and especially when he did the yells. And it was just so nice. It has such a good texture. Like, I would 100% hire him to work on a song with me if I were a producer. So I like that. I liked a lot of that, everything about that. I'm going to add that to my playlist and listen to it while at work and definitely get distracted with dancing instead of doing what I'm supposed to do. But either way, that's all I've got to really say about it. If you want to, go ahead and look up that song I mentioned. If not, I don't really care. I just threw it out there as a comparison. But either way, thank you all very much for watching. And thank you for shoving that song down my throat, because every single time you do, it's always a banger. There's never been a song where you guys have sent it to me where it's like, it's kind of okay. It's always a great song. So anyway, I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye!